In the early 1980s, I realized to make a really good living, I had to learn how to shoot lifestyle and clothing ads. I just couldn't shoot ocean sports films. So, in 1984, I moved to New York City to learn how to be a natural light still fashion photographer by assisting the best established pros I could find. For the next 2 years, I worked for $100 a day, which was a fraction of what I'd been earning making films, but I was learning an entirely new set of photographic skills. You can't just start shooting models and expect to get paid for it right away. You've got to spend a lot of time practicing until you get a portfolio that looks professional, because you're competing directly with established photographers. It's just like being an apprentice. It takes years to build up those skills in order to make your work look as good as the pros. When I had built up a portfolio that I thought was pretty good, I sent out mailers, thousands of them through the post office, to art directors and advertising agencies all over the United States. Then I went to trade shows, clothing trade shows, and I'd show my portfolio to the art directors and to the owners of the company. And I endured a lot of personal rejections, which was really difficult for me. After a few years of advertising my work, I started getting really good location jobs in national clients like Budweiser and Land's End and Cosmopolitan Magazine. I learned a lot from the talented art directors I work with, including composition, managing a large crew on location, how to do location scouting, and manage a shoot. During the next 14 years, I spent over 2,000 days on location shooting for dozens of clients. Sometimes I'd shoot for 21 days in a row, take a 2-day break, and then start again in a different location. It was hard work, but I really loved it. I shot 35mm slide film that all had to be processed, edited, and then posted to the client who has a deadline for publication. Now it's much more streamlined. With digital cameras, you can easily send images online, but it's still much the same in many ways. Looking back on it, I think that my success was pretty much 90% perspiration, 5% inspiration, and the other 5% was just plain luck.